Hey, Jeff here, your YouTube reviewer of New England brews, and welcome back to NEBR, New England Beer Reviews. Today from the Long Trail Brewery of Bridgewater Corners, Vermont, one of their most popular beers. This is the Long Trail Double Bag. The Long Trail Double Bag comes in with an ABV of 7.2% ABV. Long Trail calls this a strong ale, and other websites and other beer reviewers call it an alt beer. While they are similar in style, the strong ale is sort of a variation on the alt beer, which tends to have a more malty character, the German traditional style. This is a dated bottle. It says on here 05/08/13. So I'm reviewing this in August. So this may have been bottled in May, so it's not too terribly far along. But at 7.2%, it should hang on pretty well. This double bag was first introduced in 1994, mainly at the brewery itself in Vermont. However, it became so popular they decided to bottle it, and I've got to say this is a beer that a lot of people really like, including myself, because I have had this before. I've just never reviewed it here on NEBR. So I'm going to get right into pouring this down into this, well, it's kind of a Kolsch glass. It's also kind of a Steyr glass, you know, which is a German style glass for this style. Getting a little carbonated mist coming off the top of the bottle and giving this a nice pour. I'm serving it probably closer to 50 degrees. Looks a little foamy. Well, I've been having a lot of problems with that lately. I'm not sure why, but it seems like a lot of my beers have been foaming up. Maybe I'm just shaking them up by accident. Maybe I got a nervous hand when I pull them out of the fridge. I don't know. But anyway, from what I can see, other than this extensive head, you can see a medium to dark amber color with delicate carbonated bubbles moving on up the glass to fill up this extraordinary head. And so medium, amber, golden to some degree. So a decent looking color. Some alt beers tend to be a little darker than this, but this is a decent looking color. Let's check out the aroma. Okay, in the distance I'm getting some good malty character. I'm getting a hint of wheat. I'm getting the slightest hint of even chocolate. Hint of wheat, yeah, hint of wheat, and just a hint of general pale malts. I mean, it's got a nice pleasant aroma, not overwhelming. It's not a huge aroma of malts, but it definitely has a stronger aroma of malts compared to any hops that are in here. They use 3 hops to brew this. I'm not getting a ton of hops. I'm getting more malt on the nose than hops. But the hops that I do get are kind of a clean, crisp type of hop in a hop background. Time for the taste. Well, the taste is much more bolder than the aroma might suggest, I have to say. It's really good. I mean, I like this beer. I always have liked this beer. But I guess sort of analyzing it in front of the camera gives me a different perspective on the beer. So I'm getting a pretty bold body, good full body on the beer. The taste is definitely malt forward with a very pleasant malt forward character. The alcohol is very well integrated in. You're not getting much of the alcohol at all. Of course, 7.2 isn't terribly high for those of us who drink a lot of craft beers, but you're not getting a huge alcohol feel on this. The hops come up from behind. The hops come up from behind. They creep up in the background, but it's really a more malt-forward beer. Semi-sweet, getting a mild wheat character, but generally a good pale malt, darker malt character, semi-sweet, and the hops are more to balance it all out. They're not really forward, they're just kind of subtle, and they balance it all out at the end. I mean, this is really a pretty good beer. It's a very popular beer. I think I've said that once or twice. It's one of Long Trail's better selling beers, and it's a beer that in my area of the country it's pretty easy to come by. So it's a beer I pick up from time to time, and I figured I'd pick it up today for this review. As always, it satisfies, and I would think it would satisfy you, even those of you who are not used to a heavier type of beer, like beyond the standard pale lager. So that's it for today. This is the Long Trail Double Bag. Thanks for stopping by. I'll catch you again next time.